Hotel, sponsors of this social grade of netball. Social, not so social, I would add. These ladies are definitely giving it everything. Playing some great netball today.
And
Kathleen Costa popping out for the centre pass and giving it to her lovely centre, Dawn Edwards. Centre offloading to her mum, Yvonne. And so it's nice to see a mother-daughter duo out there today showing the opportunities that exist in netball for players. We've seen sisters, mothers and daughters.
And I've seen a few fathers and brothers.
Yes, I
and uncles,
have.
but they're not playing, Nick. They're standing here in the cold, freezing to death, thinking, man, I love my children. That's the reason I'm here.
Absolutely. Where would we be without our fathers and our husbands and our support team?
Probably at home watching the NRL semi-grand final. However, no, we are here at the Fusion Netball Tournament.
That's
and we're
right.
boxing on.
Because you know what's good for you. Netball in Whitianga. We really had a wonderful day here. That is some nice quick work on behalf of the Fusion Betas team. Lining up a shot, unfortunately not sinking it. Some good work from the FusionFerns defence.
And if the ball rolls off the back of the hoop there and goes through the little hoop, do they get half a point?
No points whatsoever. No little hoop counts today.
Too soon, too soon.
Too soon.
And young Daisy manages to nail one there for the FusionFerns. Big, strong goal shooter there.
And the score is narrowed significantly. So here we see Fusion Betas with a 1-point lead, I believe. 7 points to 6. So a big comeback by the FusionFerns as we expected. And an opportunity to add one more. Elise Price, she does it. And they move into a 2-point lead. But FusionFerns sitting here with possession of the ball and massive heart. And so we won't see the battle end until the final whistle is blown. And there we see another goal for the Ferns.
And with this sort of 7-minute half turnarounds, Nikki, is 2 points a big lead in this game?
Not at all, not at all. With 4 minutes 45 to go, 2 points is nothing in this game. You can get 2 points by one turnover followed by your own centre pass. So every team knows that it's not enough. Oh, and a lovely lob in there, taking advantage of the height advantage they have in the circle there, and Betas might want to have a look at that in their defensive strategy. And so here we see a beautiful turnover by the FusionFerns. Unfortunately for the Betas, FusionFerns throwing in from the outside of their goal third, looking to net a goal and level up that score. And there she is, the big target in the back there. Ball in hand, adding another goal. And now we have a draw, folks. So the tension just increased. The battle is real. And we see two teams fighting for this win. 3 minutes 40 to go. Anybody's game for sure.
And I think there's a little bit of confidence starting to grow now on the FusionFerns side. They're a little bit quiet in that first half. I think it went all Fusion's way there. And now it looks like they're coming out of their shells a little bit, starting to believe. That said, Fusion on attack.
That's right, and bringing it through the court nicely is Yvonne and Kathleen. So hands over every ball. Nice work on the FusionFerns. A bit of an obstruction out there. So Elise Price, ball in hand. Will she take a shot or will she pass it off? It's always a tough decision, and unfortunately hasn't resulted in an increase for the Betas. So FusionFerns with a chance to take the lead, and a lovely turnover by Karen Chitty. Wonderful reading of the play on her part, and Elise looking to add a goal, and she does. She'll be pleased with that, and so will her team. 10 points to 9 and the centre pass, and this is an opportunity for us to see how quickly a team can get 2 points. One turnover followed by their own centre pass.
I think she tried to gauge for the wind shift there, and it just fell a little bit short, and she pulls it back and nails it.
There she goes, and now they have a 2-point lead. So FusionFerns with a centre pass and an opportunity to reduce that. Nikita Butler, nice front position and a nice tip for her team.
Footy Ferns on attack, trying to stay inside the race with the clock ticking down at 2:08.
And an offensive contact down there, caught by umpire Connor. So the defence will be very pleased. Those are rare calls, and it's always lovely to get one back. Oh, a very fortunate collection by Kathleen Costa, and an opportunity to throw it into her team. So Fusion Betas with the ball. And an obstruction called there. So the shooters will want to move and reposition themselves for the feed. Elise Price, ball in hand. Will she take a shot or will she pass it? She goes for the shot again. And is fortunate to get a contact call. So the second opportunity for Elise, and she nets it in 12 points. And just like that, 3-point lead for the Betas. They will be ecstatic. So Kathleen popping up for that centre pass again.
Well,
Footy Ferns working really hard.
I was about to say, will they look to put the accelerator down and try to tear away, or will they try and play defensively and retain the ball? By the looks of that last goal, looks like they're going to just keep hammering away. So there's a reset coming up through the centre of the court. She's looking for somebody to pass to. They've got to get into space. It goes wide. Great call there. Feeds into the goal chute. Pulls the trigger. Bounces out.
Oh, and an unfortunate loss out of court by Kathleen. An obstruction called. So 19 seconds to go. I think we can agree that the Fusion Betas will take this game from a really hearty Footy Fern team who have held their competitive style of netball right to the very end. Will there be a goal? Oh, and no. But Fusion Betas celebrating a win, 13 points to 9.